clays flying, engines rolling full. Side by side, leaning into the fight, chasing that checkered flag at night. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Bending steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. Got mud in the gears, fuel in the veins, working all week just to feel this strain. On the edge, we don't play it safe. Running that wall, we're hitting the brake. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Bending steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. In the pits, we're family, bound by grease and grit. Building dreams from the crowd, there's no quit. We live for the thrill, speed's our desire. When we hit the track, we're playing with fire. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Bending steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. This is our anthem, this is our creed. Dirt track living is all we need. Giving it all, no room for slack. Down in the mud and we're never looking back. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Bending steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. Ain't looking back. Feel the thunder roll, the clays flying, engines rolling.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here for week number 3 with the World Outlaw Super Late Models here tonight as we attack Kokomo. As these guys pull out on the track, looks like Jordan Casey currently at the top of the charts here tonight as these guys roll into qualifying coming up next in about 1 minute. Let's see who else we got. We got 26 cars. That means we're going to be sending home 8 cars here tonight. It is going to be wild. 2 heat races, 1 LCQ, and a 50-lap main event here tonight. As these guys are out on the track right now, putting in those laps, putting in that work. Jordan Casey at the top of the charts. Dylan Yeager second on the board in the number 48. Connor New is third. Evan C. Hunter Rich, your top 5 as it stands right now. Looks like we got Augie, Majulis, Gaines, Elkins, Barbara, both Elkins, Orr, Johnson, Selby, Willis. Man, this is a heavy-hitting feature here, our event here tonight. Lots of good drivers. What is that SOF? Let's see if we go take a quick little look at it. What does that say? I can't see it from where I'm at. What does that say the SOF is? Is that a 6 or an 8? I think it's a 6.6K SOF here tonight as these guys are out on the track getting ready for qualifying, as that's going to be the end of practice. Jumping into qualifying here tonight. All right, let's get ready for qualifying. Who's going to be the first to jump out on the track? Who's my favorite late model driver as far as in this or IRL? I mean, obviously, I know he's not the best, but I got to pick a McCready if we're going IRL because, you know, where I'm from. But I'm a modified guy. All right, these guys pulling out on the track. Blake Majula is going to be one of the first ones out in the 127. Looks like Stephen Gaines working to come out on the track. Jordan Casey out on the track. He is getting ready to start a lap. Nope, he decided against it. Evan C. out there in the number 33 as he is coming to start lap number 1. Let's see if he follows through or bails out of it. He doesn't like that run to the start-finish line. He's going to go ahead and bail out. Jordan Casey back out there in the number 42. Let's see what he's able to do as he comes out of turn number 4. He's going to start his first lap. Finally, somebody starts lap number 1. Oh, man, he had to ease it out to that wall. Is he going to bail out of this one? Does he likes how it feels? Wow, I can't talk. As he comes across the line, he's going to set the bar with a 12.338 in the number 42 machine. Nobody else is on the track right now. Oh, here we go. Stephen Gaines is pulling out on the track. Now they're starting to come out. They see that lap time up there. They're going to big blocks, small blocks, Northeast modifieds. As Stephen Gaines comes across the line down into turn number 1 and 2, it's going to be Gaines coming out of turn 2. He looks fast out of 2. Is this lap going to translate into a quick lap as he comes out of turn number 4, comes across the line? It's going to be Stephen Gaines with a 11.820, but Ethan Johnson to the top of the charts. Let me go ahead and change that to best times. So Stephen Gaines going to be 5th on the boards right now. Let's see who else we got. Blake Majulis and Evan C. 1-2 at the top of the charts. Matt Selby 3rd, Ethan Johnson 4th, Connor New in 5th. Augie out on the track in the number 19 as he comes down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Let's see what this lap brings for him as he comes across the line to complete his lap. Oh, I guess that wasn't his lap. Let's see what this lap looks like as he comes through turn number 3 and 4. He's going to come across the line. Augie going to go 7th quick with an 11.791. Thank God they did the tires in and not tires out. I will say that. Dylan Yeager out on the track right now, putting down a lap. Oh, he decides against it. He's going to pull out of that. And there's going to be no more time left as Elijah Johnson just barely going to get that lap in. Not that it's going to help much. It's going to bounce. Wow, doesn't bounce him up at all, as that is going to be the end of qualifying here tonight. Let's get ready for heat race number 1. All right, so 13 cars here in heat race number 1. Going to be 7 transferring onto the feature, 6 going to the LCQ. Let's go ahead and roll through tonight's starting lineup, starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 1. It's going to be the number 127 of Blake Majulis. Outside of him in the number 46 machine, it's going to be Matthew Selby. Starting inside row number 2 here tonight in the number 11. I forget what number Ethan Johnson is in. 11 machine. It's going to be Ethan Johnson. Outside of him in the number 19, it's going to be Augie. Starting inside row number 3 here tonight in the number 10 machine, it's going to be Talon Willis. Outside of him in the 327, it's going to be Hayden Tolson. Starting inside row number 4 here tonight, it is MDI TV E-Dirt's most popular driver in the number 98. It's going to be Logan Hickerson. Outside of him, it's going to be the number, what is he, 27? Oh, no, sorry, 42 of Jordan Casey. Starting inside row number 5 here tonight, it's going to be Kieran Roundtree. Outside of him, it's going to be Hunter Rich. Starting inside row number 6 here tonight, it's going to be the number 31 of Robbie Buchanan. Outside of him in the number 97, it's going to be T. Clem. Then rounding out the field here tonight, it's going to be Elijah Johnson. 13 cars here in heat race number 2, or heat race number 1, as they come out of turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get the one to go this time by who's going to take heat race number 1. Let's fucking go, says Powell. I always struggle at Kokomo and stumble on my words for whatever reason. I don't know why it is, but we're going to see how I manage here in heat race number 1 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Looking for that green flag. Green flag is out. Majulis going to get a nice jump down into 1 and 2. Here comes Ethan Johnson looking for the number 2 spot. Out of turn number 2, Selby with a big run to the outside. Oh, no. Augie hard into the wall. Into turn number 3. Big wreck for Augie. Let's see if there was some contact, maybe some net code here as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Or does he just grab the wall? Oh, he just grabbed the wall trying to get high enough for the number 11, Ethan Johnson. Ethan Johnson throwing a haymaker, slides up the track. Selby back with the cut down. It is iRacing, JC. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Here comes, oh, a little bit of contact as Ethan Johnson tries to thread the needle. Here comes Hayden Tolson in the 327. Hayden going to put it up into Johnson. Johnson up the track. Here comes Talon Willis. He's going to take advantage as these two continue to beat and bang back here for that number 4 position. Hayden Tolson going to get in the wall out of turn into turn number 3. More contact as it looked like Hunter Ridge got into him as Hayden Tolson has fallen back in a hurry, now out of a transfer spot. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It is getting dicey back here around the middle of the pack. It looks like top 4 single file. Battle's going to be for 5th on back. Roundtree in there as Tolson tries to dig down low. We got one climbing the wall. It's going to be T-Clem. Oh, no. It's Hickerson on his lid out of turn number 2. White flag is out. White flag is out as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Battle for that number 2 spot. Here comes Taylor Willis looking down low out of turn number 4. It's going to be Majulis, Selby, Willis, Johnson, Roundtree, Rich, and Tolson going to the feature here tonight. Buchanan, Johnson, Hickerson, T-Clem, Casey, and Augie going to the Consi. Man, Augie's going to start deep in that Consi. That is not what he wanted to see tonight. Elijah out there getting a little bit of extra credit in that car, as that is going to be the end of heat race number 1. Let's get ready for heat race number 2. Starting on the pole here tonight in the number 33 machine. He won the big block opener. He's looking to win the super opener. It's going to be Evan C. Outside of him in the number 87 machine, it's going to be Daniel Elkins. Starting inside row number 3 here tonight in the number 10 row number 2 in the number 10 machine, it's going to be Connor New. Outside of him, what number is Elkins? Outside of him in the number 07 machine, it's going to be Gabe Elkins. Starting inside row number 3 here tonight in the other 07, it's going to be Steven Gaines. Outside of him, it's going to be Brady Thompson. Starting inside row number 4, it's going to be Tyler Orr with JC Floyd starting in the number 8 spot. Starting inside row number 5 here tonight, it's going to be the number 23 of Chase Barbara. Outside of him, the number 11 of Matthew Watts. Starting inside row number 6, it's going to be Kyle Carter. Outside of him, it's going to be Bryson Daffern. Starting shotgun on the field in the number 48 machine. Watch for him to drive his way up through. It's going to be Dylan Yeager as they come down the back straightaway looking for the green flag. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Green flag's out down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Connor New trying to slide to the lead. He's going to lose a ton of ground out of turn number 2. Falls back to the number 3's position. They're 4 wide for second out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Connor New. He's going to slide up the track. Elkin's going to thread the needle out of turn number 2. Takes the number 2 spot back as Connor New tries to fight back. They're 3 and 4 wide through the pack down the back front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. So crazy here as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be single file for the top 3. We got JC Floyd around in the number 18. Bryson going to get caught up in it. Let's go take a look and see what happened here. What happened here? Oh, the 3 just slid up in there. There's Tyler Orr and absolutely clobbers JC Floyd. He is not happy about that. Says it over the mic as Evan C. continues to lead the field. Connor New in second as Elkin's going to cross him over as Connor New is knocking down the wall out of turn number 2. Connor throwing some haymakers as they head into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to follow in line behind Elkins. Battle for that number 2 spot. Here comes Connor New, sending it into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to stay in line through turn number 3 and 4. Gets the dig off of turn number 4. He's going to lick the stamp and send it into turn number 1 and 2. Slides up the track, takes the number 2 spot back. Here comes Elkins. Elkins can't do anything with it. Down through turn number 3 and 4. We're going to jump back a little bit further as they come to the checkered flag. It's going to be C. New, Elkins, Gaines, Elkins, Thompson, or going to the feature, Carter, Watts, Yeager, Floyd, Barbara, and Daffern going to the Consi. All right, so heat race number 2 in the books. I don't know why this track always fucks with me, but it does. My brain just can't wrap itself around this track. Let's get ready for the LCQ 12 cars. 4 going to the feature, 8 going home. Let's hit up tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here in the LCQ, could he be our B-main warrior? It's going to be the number 31 of Robbie Buchanan. Outside of him, it's going to be Kyle Carter. Starting inside row number 2, it's going to be Elijah Johnson with the number 11 of Matthew Watts to his outside. Starting inside row number 3, it's going to be Logan Hickerson with Dylan Yeager to his outside. Starting inside row number 4, in that number 7 spot, it's going to be the number 42 of Jordan Casey. Outside of him, it's going to be JC Floyd. Starting in 9th here tonight on the inside of row number 5, it's going to be T Club. Outside of him, it's going to be the number 23 of Chase Barbara. Starting inside row number 6 is going to be Mike Augustine. Rounding out the field in that number 12 spot, it's going to be Bryson Daffern. All right, don't count any of these guys out. This is one hell of an LCQ. Probably one of the toughest B-mains you'll ever see, with a whole lot of good drivers. It's going to be interesting to see how this one ends as they head down the front straightaway. They're going to get 1 to go at the line, looking for the green flag this time by. 10 laps, 4 transferred through. Who's going to be our B-main warrior? Let me know out in the chat as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Looking for that green flag. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Kyle Carter going to fall in line as here comes Logan Hickerson. Down low out of turn number 2. Oh, did Robbie Buchanan end up out of the park? He is no longer here. And now they're 2 and 3 wide for the lead out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway to turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Jordan Casey out of turn number 4. I don't know who added in line. Might have been Hickerson, as Casey going to throw the slide in 1 and 2. Hickerson back with a cut down. You could throw a blanket over the whole field as Hickerson and Casey make contact into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Logan Hickerson at the line as they head into 1 and 2. Watts has got it, says Mexican dude. Hi, I'm doing good, Adam. I'm doing good. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Jordan Casey going to dig that outside. Big run out of turn number 4. Tries to wind it up as Hickerson rolls the bottom through turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Casey with a big run out of turn number 2. I think it's starting to work up on the high side. Winding it up as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 5 laps complete. We got 5 laps to go. Here comes JC Floyd in that number 18. They are flying down into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Casey to the outside, digging the high side out of turn number 4. Hickerson continues to lead the way. Top 4 have broke away as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Jordan Casey, too much wall. That cost him a bit as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. To the line, it's going to be 3 laps to go. Hickerson has his hands full. JC Floyd to the bottom side. Jordan Casey to the high side, down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 2 laps to go at the line. Hickerson continues to lead the way. Casey has that high side rolling, but hits the wall in turn number 1 and 2. That might cost him a bit. Maybe not. He's got the edge into turn number 3 and 4. Coming to the line, it's going to be white flag out. 1 lap to go. Who's going to get it? Casey going to smoke the wall into turn number 1 and 2. Big run down the back straightaway. Hickerson fights back on the inside. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Coming to the line. They're 3 wide for the lead. It's going to be Casey, Hickerson, Floyd, and Barbara going to the feature here tonight. It looks like Johnson, Clement, Watts, Carter, Daffern, Yeager, Augie, and Buchanan going home. It is definitely getting faster, definitely picking up, as that was one hell of a B main. We're going to get ready for tonight's main event. All right, getting ready for tonight's main event. Let's go ahead. Let's get ready for tonight's main event and go through tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight, it's going to be the 127 of Blake Majulis. Outside of him in the number 33 machine out of Majulis C Speed Shop, it's going to be Evan C. Starting on the inside of row number 2 here tonight, it's going to be the number 46 of Matt Selby. Outside of him in the number 10, it's going to be Connor New. Starting inside row number 3 in another number 10, it's going to be Talon Willis. Outside of him in the number 87, it's going to be Daniel Elkins. Starting inside row number 4 here tonight. I don't know what I did there. Starting on the inside of row number 4 here tonight, it's going to be the 07 of Stephen Gaines. Outside of him, oh, sorry, I got that backwards. It's going to be Ethan Johnson. Outside of him, it's going to be Stephen Gaines. Starting inside row number 5 here tonight, it's going to be Kieran Romtree. Outside of him, it's going to be the number 07 of Gabe Elkins. Starting inside row number 6 in the number 33 machine, it's going to be Hunter Rich. Outside of him, it's going to be the number 27 of Brady Thompson. Starting inside row number 7 here tonight in the 327, it's going to be Hayden Olson. Outside of him in the number 3, it's going to be Tyler Orr. Starting inside row number 8 here tonight in the number 42 machine, it's going to be Jordan Casey. Outside of him, MDI TV E-Dirt's most popular driver, the number 98 of Logan Hickerson. Then rounding out the field is going to be JC Floyd and Chase Barbara as the green flag is out as they head into 1 and 2. Down into turn number 1 and 2, going to be Blake Majulis leading the way. Evan C. in second. Matt Selby in third as he rolls the bottom. Here comes the 10 of Connor New to the high side into turn number 3 of 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, looking for turn. Oh no! Connor New into the wall in turn number 3. Big hit for Connor New. Somehow keeps it going straight. Daniel Elkins going to take advantage, take that spot away, but here comes Connor New battling to the bottom side as there's contact between Elkins and New. They're 2, 3, 4 wide out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway to turn number 1 and 2. We're going to keep an eye on this battle for 4th on back as the top 3 try to drive away. It is absolute chaos as Willis tries to hold on to that number 4 spot out of turn number 4 down into turn number 1 and 2. Willis going to set it in, slides up the track. Elkins gets the wall. Here comes Connor New back to the bottom side. They're 3 wide into 3 and 4. We got Gabe Elkins climbing the wall in turn number 3 and 4. He's going to take the toe. Caution flag comes out. So much going on here. Let's take a look and see what puts Gabe on the wall. He just kind of got into the wall and broke that right front, climbed it the rest of the way as we get the first caution flag of the night. Well, this is definitely interesting here tonight as Selby and Evan C. lead the way. Selby. Majulis and Evan C. lead the way. Selby in third. And then it's going to be Talon Willis in that number 4 spot. They're going to re-rack them, restack them. We're going to look for some green flag action. 5 laps in will be 6 laps complete when they take the green flag. Going to get at least 1 more lap of pace in here as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. So it looks like Gabe might be done for the night. He had to take the tow. I don't know if it's going to get towed and fixed fast enough. We're going to find out here as I think they are getting 1 to go into turn number 1 and 2. See if that pace truck pulls off. It does as they head down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. 5 laps complete. Going to be 6 laps complete when they take the green flag. Green flag is out. Green flag is out, 6 laps complete. Here comes Evan C. looking for the lead, but Julius up to the high side. He's going to get the run. Elkins up underneath Selby. Here comes Talon Willis to the outside of Selby. Oh, they were trying to split Selby as Will is going to take advantage. He jumps into the number 3 spot as Evan C continues to put the work on. Julius out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. It is nose to tail for the top 3. Willis looking low out of turn number 4. Here comes Willis to the bottom side. Evan C down low. Majulis to the high side. Trying to make it 3 wide for the lead. Not quite there as they head into turn number 3 and 4. I don't even know how to describe the racing behind these guys. As Majulis going to get the wall, C tries to take advantage as they come out of turn number 2. Don't look now. Here comes Ethan Johnson in that number 11 as they come through turn number 3 and 4. Looking to make some ground forward up underneath Selby. He's going to try to slide 1 and 2. That Selby's there as Johnson has to back out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be Ethan Johnson falling back in place in that number 5 spot. Pulls it up and parks it on the nose of Elkins. Here comes Hayden Tolson. Hayden Tolson trying to make big moves. Man, they are jockeying for position. Oh, man, this is crazy. Is Roundtree going to jump up to that number 6 spot? Wow, it is absolute chaos through the field. These guys not knowing where they want to go as they are stacking it up into turn number 3 and 4. I don't even know how to call this. I don't even know. This is just, it's beautiful. It's like a painting. Oh, Casey knocks the spoiler off the number 42. Oh, that's going to kill him as they come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Jordan Casey up into the wall. That's going to cost him. He's probably going to be done for the night. He's going to pull off as we move back up to Roundtree in that number 6 spot as Jordan Casey pulls off the track as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be single file up at the top of the pack, up the top of the track for the front part of the field. Roundtree, the first one with any pressure as he tries to gain back on Johnson as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. 17 laps in the books as they come across the line of tonight's 50-lap main event as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Let's go back to the back. Oh, no, we got one climbing the wall. It's going to be Tyler Orr in the number 3. Did he break that right front? I think he did. I think he just all F forward as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Nope, he definitely all F forward. Let's see. Yeah, he all F forward. He is gone. Connor New is gone as we move back up to the front as Blake Majulis drives away from the field. Evan C in second, Talon Willis in third. Battle for the number 4 spot heating up as Ethan Johnson is there all over the back of that number 46. It is iRacing, Evan. iRacing. It is not a derby, Bill. Not a derby. It kind of looks like it could be. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Here comes Ethan Johnson. Cuts down up underneath Selby, slides him in turn number 1 and 2. Selby back with the cut down. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Selby going to send it through turn number 3 and 4 up the track. Nope, he backs out of it. Johnson going to take that number 4 spot. Down into 1 and 2. Selby thinks about the slider. It's not there. Johnson with a big run to the outside. Hunter Rich with issues in the back. Yellow flag is out. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he just stuffed him in the wall. Hayden just stuffed him in the wall as the tire goes bouncing up over the fence. Caution flag comes out. All right. No, it is PC only. PC only. What do you mean they don't want to tell no info about it? Yeah, I was going to say, didn't I say something, Dustin, when he asked what game it was? Sorry, sometimes I don't always see the messages while I'm announcing the race. I do miss them. I was a little slow on that, telling you it was iRacing and PC only. Might be a little delay between me and you. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as they come out of turn 4. Majulis on the gas. Here comes Evan C down low. Watch that number 11 of Ethan Johnson. He's been moving forward out of turn number 2. Big move for Ethan Johnson to the bottom side. He's going to slide up in front of CC. Going to come back down. Crosses him over down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. I got Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, TikTok, and Twitch. Oh, man, they are threading the needle for that number 2 spot. The battle for second is insane as C is going to slide up the track with Taylor Willis on the bottom side. Here comes Johnson back low, up underneath C out of turn number 2. Caution flag comes out. Let's see what brought out this caution. You just Googled it? Oh. Okay. It's weird that caution came out, but anyway, all right, we'll take the caution. Yeah, it's not World Outlaw. This is Kokomo. Kokomo. Yeah, it is way different from World Outlaw. It's the same people make it. Yes, it is Kokomo. Kokomo. Looking for the green flag here pretty soon. Let's see if they get that one to go this time by as Blake Majulis leads the way. Evan C. second. Taylor Willis. Or sorry, Ethan Johnson. Then Taylor Willis, your top 4. Pace truck is in, looking for the green flag this time by as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be side by side all the way through the field. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. Looks like we've cut this field down quite a bit. 13 cars left on the track. Here comes Ethan Johnson. Slide job for the lead as Majulis dives back up underneath. Lap traffic up ahead. That's going to be Roundtree as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, down the back front straightaway into 1 and 2. Here comes Evan C. in that number 33 out of turn number 2. Johnson going to dive down low. Slides in turn number 3 and 4. Slides across Majulis. Majulis with a badass cut down out of turn number 4. Takes the lead back into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes C in the number 33. Johnson going to get a big run. Drives in the back at C into turn number 3 and 4. Will's going to try to take advantage. Dives low on Johnson as Johnson gets into the back of Evan C. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It is getting crazy up at the front. Here comes Daniel Elkins looking to take advantage as Johnson gets into the back of C once again. Dents the front of that car out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. C going to try to get back around Willis. Slides up the track. Willis with a big run to the outside. He's going to dive down low on C into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, Willis decides not to slide him as they head down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Ton of damage on the front of that number 11 as they come out of turn number 4 down into 1 and 2. I'm sorry, 3 and 4. Wow, I'm all backwards now. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Evan C. in that number 2 spot. Big trouble in the back. Caution flag comes out. All right, let's get on Gabe. Gabe is going to be in this. So Hayden's up the track. Oh, Hayden gets a big run, and Gabe comes up the track hard into the wall. Bunch of damage for Tolson, too. So Tolson might be done for the night, too. Smashed up in the wall. Let's take a look at this one. Oof. Oh, Hunter Rich is going to just push him and wreck him into the wall. Hunter Rich with the intentional wreck right there, putting Hayden Tolson up into the wall. That's going to be the end of Hayden Tolson's night as he takes the tow and goes on to pit road. That'll probably be the end of Gabe's night as we get the third caution of the night. Let's go over back to Blake Majulis. All right, working the caution flag here once again tonight. 32 laps in the books. Going to be 33 complete when they take the green flag. Looking for the green out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Oh, Blake Majulis going to blink a little bit as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Evan C. up underneath Majulis. Johnson dives to the bottom. How about Hickerson up in the top 5 as they come out of turn number 4? Down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1 and 2. C going to try to keep that number 2 spot. Here comes Hickerson down low out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it is all Blake Majulis here tonight as we watch the battle pretty much for second on back as they come out of turn number 2. I think Ethan Johnson has too much damage on that number 11 as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It has definitely slowed him down as Willis has fallen back to the number 4 spot. Give Daniel Elkins the number 3 position. Here comes Willis as Elkins gets stuck in the wall. Caution flag comes out. Is this a derby? I'm not gonna. They just said this might be the worst opener ever. They might not be lying. That car is. Oh man, they were wrecking. Oh my God, what the hell just happened there between? All right, we're gonna go look at Selby and what is that? Chase above him. I guess that is Chase in the 74. Oh, he got the wall and Selby got into him. That's what caused that one. Caution flag out once again here tonight. As are we down to less than 10 drivers? We are down to less than 10 drivers. You know, Kokomo's usually better than this though. Port Royal, I expect it. Got to drive past that air cleaner. You aren't lying. You are not lying. All right, I got to start putting the chat up on there so you guys can see them across all the platforms. I might have to do that again. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Blake Majulis on the gas down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Evan C. Daniel Elkins even lower. They go 3 wide for a minute as Ethan Johnson does not have the drive off of turn number 2. Oh, big contact as Elkins gets into the side of Majulis. Evan C. to the point. New race leader as they head into 1 and 2. Willis just tried the slider, had to back out of it, almost absolutely killed the number 127 of Blake Majulis. Majulis trying to track down his teammate once again as they got 39 laps in the books. Absolute chaos as Hickerson might get a top 3. Not if I'm racing. Out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. It is chaos for third on back. How about Hickerson up in that top 5 as they come out of turn number 2? Down the back straightaway to turn number 3 and 4. Here comes JC Floyd in the number 18. Remember, he came out of the Consi. Him and Hickerson both up 11 spots as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Back and forth between Hickerson and JC as Will is going to get the run to the outside. Will is going to move up to 4th. Hickerson and JC going to battle for the number 5 spot. Hickerson going to have it that time by as they come down into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes 11, Ethan Johnson back to the outside. He's got it wound up top, starting to move forward as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Ethan Johnson to the outside. Hickerson going to fall back to 6. Stephen Gaines to the outside of Hickerson. Almost 4 wide out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Johnson into the wall as Gaines going to dive down low out of turn number 2. Can't quite get the dig. Out of turn number 2, down 4 down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Let's go check on the leaders. Looks like Majulis might have lost a little of that go as Evan C. continues to lead the way out of turn number 4. 4 laps to go as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. This is where the racing's at right now. It's going to be Evan C. and Majulis leading the way, but Talon Willis is reeling in the number 87 of Daniel Elkins. 3 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. I'm keeping an eye on the distance between first and second. Majulis is starting to close the gap. Contact with the wall. Caution flag going to come out. Caution flag is out as Willis grabs the wall, goes around, and we are going to have a 2-lap shootout here tonight. 2-lap shootout as Willis gets into the wall, goes around. Caution flag out once again here tonight. I am not hosting today. Oh, yeah, he just grabbed that wall. What happened to JC? JC Floyd caught up in this one, too. Oh, he got in the wall, too. Broke the right front. So caution flag out here once again tonight. It's going to be Evan C. and Blake Majulis up at the front. Elkins saved by the bell.
Yeah. Nah, Connor News technically last. Man, oh man.
Give me a G golly, Hickerson. All right, we're going to be looking for that green flag this time by as they come down the back straightaway. Into turn at number 3 and 4. Going to be Evan C., Blake Majulis, Daniel Elkins, Johnson, and Gaines. Green flag is out. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Evan C. out front. Blake Majulis in second. Here comes Majulis looking down low. White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go as they come out of turn number 4. They touch down into 1 and 2. Oh, no, that was the checkered flag. Wow, I thought we had a 1-lap shootout. Checkered flag is in the air. How close was that? Wow, that was close. Let's go take a look at the official result. How close was that? .064. That was a close one. I thought we had 2 laps. My bad, guys. My bad. All right, look. Let's see how close this was as they come to the line out of turn number 4. Man, about a half a car length to the finish. Sorry, you guys couldn't see it. I'll go back and take a look at that. We'll go through the results. It's going to be Evan C., Blake Majulis, Ethan Johnson in 3rd, Daniel Elkins in 4th. Going to be Stephen Gates in that number 5 spot. Logan Hickerson in 6th. Hunter Rich going to be in that number 7 spot. Talon Wilson 8th. J.C. Floyd in 9th. Going to be Roundtree in that number 10 spot. Selby 11th. Chase Barbara in 12th. Going to be Hayden Tolson in 13th. Brady Thompson in 14th. Tyler Orr in 15th. Jordan Casey going to bring it home in 16th. Gabe Elkins 17th. And Connor New in that number 18 position. Let's take a look and just show you guys how close this finish was between these two. Coming to the line. Let me get rid of that. We're going to go up in the blimp. Just take a look at how close this one was. Coming to the line. Out of turn number 4. Right at the line. Why does the top left corner say World of Outlaw? Because it is World of Outlaw. World of Outlaw sponsors this series. World of Outlaw and Chase. It is the World of Outlaw late models. They scan them. All right, guys, that is going to be it for tonight. We'll be back. Oh, I don't know. Well, I'll probably be back broadcasting Bill Sleep's birthday race. It'll be the Legends at Cedar Lake tomorrow night. Make sure you guys have your notifications on for that. I'll probably race it, maybe not broadcast it. We'll find out, guys. But as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.